All right, man. We back. We back. How you feeling? How you feeling today, man?
Don't care about your feelings. I'm not interested. Don't talk to me about your feelings. Talk to me about the content. Nobody cares.
Yeah, that is highly Why can't we just have we are friends?
I
We
don't
should be
know
able,
you. I don't
we
know
should be
you outside of this podcast. I'm not interested in getting to know you outside of this podcast. Stick to the content. You're a stranger to me.
all right. All right. That's how you want to feel. Fine. You know why? Because I was gonna tell you. I was gonna tell you how I feel. I woke up today, and today I felt very Spanish. I felt like I was Spanish.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, so I have been, thinking along the lines of what could I do to make myself feel more Spanish. And it's one of those things where you have a thought and you almost think that you're alone. Like I'm the only one who feels like this, or I'm the only one that. Well, thank you, universe, for providing me with Ollie London. Okay.
Ollie London.
Thank you, universe, for showing me that I am not alone with the way I feel. For those who don't know, Ollie London is a TikTok influencer who is very popular and has recently decided to undergo multiple surgeries. I believe it says here, yep, 18 surgeries. And his goal is to look like a member from BTS,
That
specifically Park. Park.
sounds yeah, sounds reasonable. Sounds
Yeah,
reasonable.
yeah. Okay. So the only thing about this is for people who don't know, Park from BTS is Korean. Um, Ollie London, British,
He's a straight up white dude.
white British guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he woke up feeling like this, and I don't know how to feel. I have mixed feelings because tomorrow I might wake up and I might feel like I'm from Saudi Arabia. So I don't know if I'll care about this tomorrow, but today it bothers me, and I'm glad he's here. Today it bothers me because I'm Spanish.
I also want to point out that he spent $150,000 on these surgeries, and quite a whopping amount of money. Now, here's the thing. This is he's non-binary as well, So when we say he, we really should be saying they are non-binary as well.
He.
Um, uh, but to the point, is this a new one? Transracial?
See, this is what I'm talking about. You remember the Demi Lovato when we talked about Demi Lovato coming out as non-binary?
Yeah.
And I said that the next step is for somebody to come out and say that they feel like they're a different race. So
I talked to one of my friends. Shout out BJ. Shout out BJ, man. Always keeping it funky. And he's gay. And I had a long conversation with him about this stuff. And I'm like, oh, my friend was asking questions about non-binary, and he thinks that what if they can do that, why can't somebody wake up one morning, a white dude, and be like, well, I'm black. I've always felt like this on the inside, and he shut it down immediately. And by the way, he's for the non-binary. The way he explained it actually really, really well. I'm not even going to try to
okay.
do it. I won't do it justice. But even he is against this transracial thing. This is just not. This is ridiculous. This is laughable. This. It's what it is. It's laughable.
But somebody, okay, see, and that's the thing. Neither one of us are non-binary, so probably we don't understand. And maybe I'm sounding a little bit ignorant right now when I say this, but you gotta show me the difference between somebody who can wake up and feel like they're a different gender each and every day, even though they're born a certain way, versus somebody who feels like they're a different race. Isn't it just a feeling? Isn't it how you feel like you are inside? And granted, this is probably not Ollie London is probably not the best example for this because
No,
listen,
no, not at all.
hold on, let me
He's a
find the quote.
horrible
Let me find the
candidate.
quote. Let me find what he says. Let me repeat what he said in that video for anybody who didn't catch it. Hey guys, I'm finally Korean. I've transitioned. Hold on. He continues here. He's good. I've been trapped in the wrong body for 8 years. But finally, I'm Korean. I can be myself. I am so happy. I'm so happy I've completed my look. I have the eyes. I just had the brow lift as well. This is how this guy is talking in this video. So
Look, the
Who's to
one
say that he's wrong? Who's to say that he's
well,
wrong and he
this
doesn't feel
well,
that
well,
way?
well, this is what I was gonna say, because the one thing that people who go through the transition of becoming, started off a man, ended up a woman, and vice versa. Some of the things that he said, I've been trapped in the wrong body. These statements come from those people as well who transition from one sex to another.
Right.
Right now, the only thing that I have to say, and I'll leave it here, is if this catches on, this is if this catches on where people are now changing their race. The one race that I can tell you we're gonna see a lot popping up
Oh God.
is black.
We're gonna see a
I
lot
said
more
it. We're gonna see a
Rachel
lot more.
Dolezals.
We're gonna see a lot more black people walking around that weren't actually born black. 110%. And you call it what you want. I don't care. Call it whatever you want. And by the way, I'm not trying to like toot my horn or anything like that, but you know it just as well as I do that the black culture is the most influential culture, period. A lot of people dig the Asian culture. A lot of people dig the Spanish culture. A lot of people dig the Indian culture. I'm not trying to
Right.
front. They have a lot of rich history, 110%. But there's just something about this right here, man. Y'all love it too much. And now that this could be a thing, or if it becomes a thing, you already know, man. When breast augmentation first started, and it was hella expensive and risky and all that, but once they mastered it, and they can put your boobs in from like your ankles, like you don't even know type of deal. Once they master this, oh, you're gonna see tons of manufactured black people walking around here. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, I love the way that you're talking about it like it doesn't already exist. Like we haven't already seen this multiple times. Like I appreciate you for speaking about it like it's something in the future. We've already seen this happening. We've seen the Rachel Dolezals, and I forget what that European girl was, but she fully like her skin was black and she was all black, and it was
No,
oh
I'm
my
talking
goodness.
about where you're spending like upwards of $200,000 on a surgery, bro.
Right. I'm talking about that as well. Yes, there is a lady. I need to send you the article, find out who it is. European model. She's crazy. Blonde hair, blue eyes, swear she's black. And honestly, darkened her skin, got surgeries to broaden her nose, to get bigger lips, all of that. All of that. It's a real thing. It's a real story. This stuff is already happening. So, like, I listen, LGBT community, if anybody's watching this,
LGBTQ plus, man.
Elemental P community, anybody that's watching this, okay, I need your assistance on this one, please. Or if you know somebody, please explain to me, because this guy is saying that he spoke to his friend. There's a difference between this and non-binary. I think personally, non-binary is ridiculous. I do. I think it's ridiculous. I think this is a perfect example of why non-binary is ridiculous. Ollie London, please educate me and help me understand where I go wrong. Because when stuff like this happens, and I say it's going to happen as a result of this broadening of the genders, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Do you think, Ollie? I wonder if he can really sing. I wonder if Ollie can really sing.
And I'll end it with this, but what if you marry someone, right? And you marry this sister, and then like 10 years into the marriage, she wants to get the surgery and become like a white woman or something.
Oh, you're changing her race. Okay. We're changing her race. All right. Okay. I thought we were changing her
You
gender
thought I was going
that's
somewhere else.
Yeah, that's because that's a totally different avenue. That's
hey,
a totally
but
different
don't act like it doesn't happen. Like, look what happened with Kris Jenner, and
hey,
who's now Caitlyn Jenner. That's all I'm saying. It can happen.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Not to me.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts here, man? Ollie, you the GOAT for this one.
Ollie, this is a good move, Ollie. I like this move. This move.
Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All of our podcasts are available everywhere that you stream music. 2 Guys Doing a Pod. Deuces.
Bill Cosby, man. Bill Cosby. He's a free man. Yeah. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I mean, as of today, he's pretty much out. It's really complex, but it's actually kind of straightforward. And the short version of it is even prior to his trial, where he was air quote convicted, the agreement that he reached, like again, before the trial, was
Yeah.
you cannot convict me.
What?
Like that was the agreement that he can't.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part before. I didn't see that part before. So what is that? So he made an agreement with the I guess the district attorney.
That he can. So there was two trials. There was the first one that was dismissed, and then they tried to, like, you know what double jeopardy is, right?
Right. You can't be tried for the same crime twice.
So there was the first one that was dismissed, and they're like, nah, nigga, we're gonna go again. All right. But whatever was worked out, let's go round two. But
Right.
but just to keep it in plain, simple English, because like there's a lot of legal jargon around it.
Oh my
But to keep it in
gosh.
plain, simple English, they're like, sure, let's knock yourself out, but you cannot convict me.
I know what happened.
And then
They grouped all the people into one when they tried it. The second time is probably what they did.
So they went ahead, they did it, and he got found guilty, and he was locked up in the Bing for like 2 years and whatnot. But it had to go to the highest possible courts for them to be like, hey, whoa, what the fuck? What happened to this original agreement that we had? And here we go, he's walking. And
Wow.
white people are hella mad, and so am I, by the way.
Oh yeah, it does. It does say that. It does say that right here. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court argued testimony from additional accusers in Cosby's retrial had tainted the proceedings, even though a lower court had found the added testimony to be appropriate in showing a pattern of assault. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So they pretty much let him out. They tried all these people as one, as opposed to the separate 33. Golly, it got up to 33 people. When the hell did that number? This is like COVID. These numbers just keep rising. I didn't even realize it. But what is the added? Yeah, okay. So they must have tried them all as one. And then when that didn't work, they can't retry it because it's a single try.
There it is.
Yeah.
And why they went through the circus of the second trial is beyond me. Maybe it was just because like when you watch these people reporting on it, you can just see, like I said, and I get it, the anger and the frustration. And the one thing that they emphasize is, hey, just because he's walking, that doesn't mean that Mr. Cosby did not commit these crimes. You know what I mean? More or less, he got out on a technicality. Like sometimes the legal system, as we know all too well, works for you, and sometimes it works against you. This is one of these situations where the legal system, well, it worked for Cosby, but it definitely worked against his alleged victims. He should still be in jail right now.
I mean, come on. I mean, the man is 83 years old. And what I'm hearing is because he's been released, people are screaming outrage and they're devastated because he could go out there and he could attack other people. Who? Well, and what age are these people?
Well, I mean, you have to remember he did use a sedative. So
the man is 83. He probably can't even move fast enough to get to the bottle and sneak it into whatever he needs to sneak it into at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a bit of a stretch, like him being a repeat offender, especially at this age and his condition. More to the point, his condition, his physical condition, because there's some 80-year-olds out there still rocking. But there's nothing to be. Let me say that a different way. There is something to be mad at, but it's not that he could possibly reoffend. What people should be upset about is that a deal like this ever happened. You know what I mean? How do you strike a deal where you can't convict me? Then let's just not have the trial. You know what I mean? Let's just not have the trial at all. Yeah, like it's the craziest shit. So, I mean, like the first time when I seen the story broke, I watched the video like 5 times because I'm like, it's talking English, you lawyer motherfuckers. I don't understand what you're saying. So then I started hunting for articles and other videos. And then finally, one lawyer, she just said it in plain English. She's like, I know for the viewers, you guys are like, what does this mean? Is it final? By the way, yes, it is final. There's no reproach. There's nothing. They can't do anything. Cosby is out. He's good now. This is final. And
Right.
then the lawyer, she said it in plain English, like, yes, before they had this trial, he basically got a deal that said you cannot convict me. And that was it.
I love how they kept that part pretty quiet because I don't remember hearing about that
No,
before because
not
I
at
wouldn't have
all.
been as outraged with his conviction and his sentence if because all I knew is that he was sentenced to 10 years, which I get it. The man did horrible things. You know what I mean? I'm not negating what he did, but at the end of the day, it's an old ass man. It's an old ass man. It's an old ass man. And this is Bill Cosby. And you know what? Deep down, I miss the Cosby show on TV. And that might play a part into my sadness. It might. I'm
Well,
just being honest with you.
let's not forget you still like R. Kelly, so everybody
I
knows
mean,
and on that.
he makes great music.
Yeah, it's nice. I for one, I for one personally think that Cosby should still be in jail, old ass man or not. You did the crime, you do the time, man. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this happened again is surprising, but not really surprising. The fact that this is even an option, that's the part I can't believe. How is this even an option?
That's money. That's now come on. You know why?
Yeah, that's true.
You
Viewing
know why?
public, what are your thoughts here, man? Cosby's like what, mid 80s? Are you comfortable?
83.
Okay, 83. Or would you be comfortable to let your daughter go around Bill Cosby in a room where drinks are being served? I personally would be okay with that. I don't think Cosby is sedating my 19, 23-year-old when he is 83 years old.
And I'm pretty sure they know at this point not to go take drinks from Bill Cosby. Come on, stop. People know. They know.
No,
They
but what
know.
the point I'm trying to make is he is no longer a threat. He's an old man.
Exactly.
What are your thoughts here? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, all of our podcasts are on wherever you stream music at Two Guys Doing a Pod. Doses.
Oh, this is great. This is great
I don't
because
understand this.
listen, you don't understand this, but this is something that you would expect to come out of Florida and not Scotland, right? But this happened in Scotland recently, and this happened when Charlotte, let me see, Charlotte Sunshine, that's her real name,
I like
and
that.
her boyfriend Callum Donaghy. Okay, so they ordered some food. They're vegetarians, and they decided that they wanted to order some vegetarian food from McDonald's. Um, they ordered it on an app. The food came. She saw the box. It said the veggie deluxe, which apparently is a sandwich over there made with red pesto veggie. I don't know what that means, but okay, it sounds great. Red
No, it
pesto
doesn't.
veggie.
No, it doesn't. But anyways, go ahead.
It sounds delicious. Red pesto. I wish I had some right now for myself. But when they bit into the burger, it was meat. Okay, so let me tell you how this affected this lady now. So she goes, so I bit into the burger, and I've never eaten meat before and went into complete meltdown. I'm freaking. I've been on Google and I think it's chicken, and I feel so sick and I can't stop crying. And I know this sounds ridiculous to other people, but please, I had to throw up and I'm petrified of vomiting, and I'm in eating disorder recovery. So I could be more triggered now. I feel so sick it won't go away. So this was a result of her getting her McDonald's from things. And you know what? In her defense to that and her level of anger, I've spoken to vegans and vegetarians, and just the thought of eating meat to them is really that devastating. That's like a true statement. I'll give her that. Let me tell you what I'm not going to give her. The fact that she's going to McDonald's for vegetarian food.
Yeah, there's that.
No. There's that. That's that. that's that's that. I don't go to Pizza for my shrimp. I don't go to IHOP for my burgers. I don't go to Dairy Queen for hot dogs. They sell them. They sell them, but that's not what I'm going there for. Why? Because you specialize in something else.
That's true. That's a big fact right there. Look, man, I got to be honest with you. You've done some research with real vegans, vegetarians, and they're like, yes, the thought of it does make me sick, and I don't know what that would feel like, but to me,
You think it's extreme. That's what I know. That's what you're gonna say.
yeah, like imagine if I get punched in the stomach by a 2-year-old and I'm on the floor rolling over in pain. Like it's just not believable. Furthermore, this is McDonald's. They're worth billions and billions, probably in the trillions, something crazy like that. They made a mistake. this is a payday. This is a wonderful payday. This is a great payday. She said
That's a solid point.
it's triggering all type of
Eating disorders, and
and
she's vomiting uncontrollably, and she's devastated. She's in tears.
let me ask you a question. Are you a vegan?
No.
Are you a vegetarian?
See, the way I answered that is just like, no.
Good. If you went to McDonald's and then you ordered a Big Mac and then they gave you, I don't know, a fish fillet and you bit into it because you just weren't looking, you bit into it, what is your response going to be?
Oh man, they gave me the wrong burger.
And then
this fish fillet is delicious. No, sorry, I really like fish fillets.
Okay, but let's say you
that was
did
the
it.
wrong sandwich. Probably.
But you probably go up and you say, "Hey, can I get another sandwich?" And you keep your day moving, right? You don't go down this rabbit hole of devastation.
Right.
So even with this vegan, even if they're feeling all that, and it could be true, it could be 100% true. To me, I feel like because it is McDonald's and they're worth so much, you're just trying. This is made news. She's trying to collect the payday because if this was, listen, let me tell you something. If this was Janice's, hamburger shack, but there's a little sign there. We serve vegan food options as well. And this is just Janice's hamburger shack, one location, only open on the weekends. And they gave her the wrong. She wouldn't be doing this because there's no payday attached to it. That's just what it is. So knock it off already. Like, I get it.
I love how you brought up the fact that McDonald's is $1 billion corporation, because let me read you their response. In response to the incident, McDonald's issued Sunshine an apology. Sorry. saying it's important that our customers enjoy our experience with us, and I'm sorry to hear that your order was not correct when it arrived to you. The company didn't specifically point out any issue, but asked her to contact Just Eat, the app she ordered the food from. Shout out to McDonald's for the deflection.
100%, man.
Because you know what? You know how many people are in between that? There's the delivery people, there's the restaurant people, there's a whole bunch of people that they could say were not part of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
That could have, who knows? Maybe the Just Eat delivery guy switched the burger.
That's the illest finesse I've ever heard. Ever.
Hey, I got the legal mind already, bro. I got it already.
McDonald's.
Prove he didn't switch it.
Yeah, that's why they're the king. You're like, yo, I'll let them, man.
That's exactly where they're going with this. First of all, by saying that, I just want to point that out to people. That's exactly where they're going about contact Just Eat. Contact Just Eat. That's what I did. I got me in this situation in the first place.
Well, you got to talk to them anyway. Yo, what's the lady's name? Sunshine.
Sunshine. Let me go back to her first name. What's her first name here? Charlotte Sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when
you're rude.
She's gone.
You're so rude. You're so rude.
All I'm saying is it don't shine when she's away. Yo, this is what you get, man.
I think even vegans, vegetarians, any human being can agree with the statement I'm about to make. Don't go to McDonald's for your vegetarian and vegan meals and then get mad when you get meat. Because guess what? You know what? I'm not even going to go into it. The amount of things that probably touch meat before.
That's what I was about to say. How about this? Say you get the right order. There's definitely meat.
They rinsed out the tray that they used before to keep the burger patties in. They washed that. And now today it is the tray used for the veggie patties. I don't think you guys get it.
When you go into Tim Hortons, for the Tim Hortons that use almond milk, there is a sign that says, hey, if you have any allergic reactions to nuts, just so you know, there's a very real possibility of cross-contamination.
Whatever,
Simple and plain.
It doesn't make no sense. But
first of all, viewing public, what are your thoughts on this? If you're eating McDonald's, you should stop. So there's that. You should. I'm not trying to say put fast food away altogether, but there's other alternatives.
No, because I'm trying to still maintain the possibility of getting that McDonald's bag, that 2 Guys special. So I love you, McDonald's. I love you, McDonald's. Okay, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Wait, where's my? There he is.
Stop eating McDonald's.
I'm getting used to this. I'm
Listen,
getting used to this.
Stop eating McDonald's. When they talk about population control,
Right.
okay, McDonald's is a part of population control. They know that we can't afford. See, that's why Sunshine was trying to get her vegan on at McDonald's. They know that we can't afford to eat that real, vegan shit that grown. So what do? We gotta eat. We gotta eat. So we go to McDonald's and the shit kills us early. That's what I'm saying. Stay the F away from McDonald's.
Yes.
Yes.
You in public. You in public. What do you think, man? Leave it in the comments, though. No, for real.
And listening public. Because
and the listening public.
Thank you.
Yes.
All of our content is wherever you stream music.
Oh my
Go
goodness.
ahead, check that out. 2 Guys Doing a Pod. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stop eating McDonald's. Deuces. As in double Big Mac.
Yeah. Good ending. Hey, thanks for watching that video, man. One thing we need you to do, I need you to like, I need you to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and please drop a comment and join in on the conversation.
Absolutely. We are trying to get to our goal of 500 and beyond.
Sure.
As you can see, we are almost there. And that video, that little icon there, I need you to click on that, watch the next video, like, rinse, and repeat. 2 Guys Doing a Podcast. Deuces.